Room 209. The Last Patient.
I used to work as a night janitor at a small rural hospital that had been around since the 1920s. Most of the hospital had been modernized, but the East Wing, it was abandoned. Peeling paint, rusty equipment, broken bedsit looked like a war zone. That part had been shut down after a fire decades ago, but for some reason they never tore it down. One night, around 2:30 a.m., I was finishing up my usual rounds when I got a call on the walkie. "Hey Rob, someone reported lights flickering in the East Wing. Can you check it out?" I hesitated. No one ever went there, but protocol was protocol. I grabbed my flashlight and headed down the hallway. The air got colder the closer I got, like walking into a freezer. I pushed open the old swinging door's rusted hinges, screaming, and stepped into the East Wing. The halls were dark, except for a faint flickering light coming from room 209. I walked toward it, the beam from my flashlight barely cutting through the thick air. The smell was the worst part, burnt plastic mixed with antiseptic, like something had been scorched but never cleaned up. I peeked into the room, and that's when I saw him. A man in a hospital gown sitting on the edge of the bed, facing away from me. His skin was pale, his arms thin and veiny. I called out, "Sir, you're not supposed to be here." No response. I stepped closer. "Sir, are you lost?" He slowly turned his head. His eyes were pitch black, not just the pupils, everything. And his mouth, it stretched into a wide grin that cracked his skin, revealing blackened teeth and bleeding gums. I stumbled back, hitting the tray table, which crashed to the floor. When I looked up, he was gone, not just out of the bed. The entire room was empty. I bolted out of the East Wing, breathing hard, heart racing. Security thought I was playing a prank until they checked the security footage. That's where it got worse. The footage showed me walking into the East Wing, but never coming out. Instead, the cameras showed me just standing there, in front of room 209, motionless for 11 minutes. No reaction, no movement, just standing, staring at something the camera couldn't see. I don't remember that. I took time off after that night, but something followed me. Lights flickered in my apartment. My reflection in the mirror would smile before I did. I'd wake up with scratches on my arms like fingernails had dug into my skin. I started digging through the hospital's records, and that's when I found it. In 1963, there was a patient admitted to room 209. A man named Thomas Rielli. Paranoid schizophrenia, they said. Claimed he saw a shadow version of himself that whispered things to him at night. One night, he gouged out his own eyes and killed 2 nurses. Set fire to the East Wing before he was subdued. He died in room 209. They never removed his body. They couldn't find it. And they never used the room again. I moved out of state, changed my number, got a new job. But sometimes, when I'm alone in bed, I see him sitting in the corner, smiling.